Maybe we could give a little bit of a...
I'll be back.
Alright, see you later. Fucking react to Rosie reacting.
I think that's how the thumbnail. I think that's the thumbnail, you guys. I've never watched this.
What is that? What?
Restarted.
Likely story. And the next one.
Oh fuck! I watched that one too, huh?
Wow, you've watched a lot of Sour videos.
You ever seen that guy with like the
Galaxy, dude.
with like the 9-hour-long video on like a fucking Nickelodeon show?
Good Galaxy.
It's like
Look, she's a son? Oh my god. The times have passed.
Damn, that's crazy.
It looks just like Julian.
That's crazy that she has a kid. That's crazy.
Hi.
He said hi.
Quentin reviews.
I don't know. I feel like this is weird and exploitative.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, exploding your
It is
Pull up,
exploitative. I agree.
Pull up Quentin reviews. He's got
Cute kid, but definitely doing reviews.
Quentin.
he's got like
Quentin
I don't know,
reviews.
Like 20
Let's
hours of
see.
content on like Nickelodeon shows.
Wow.
He has a 4-hour-long video on Fred. I actually used to live like right next to this guy. Shit's wild.
Huh. Whoa. 7-hour... What? What? 7-hour video? The baffling lore of Nicktoons Unite. He just uploaded this. What?
Thank you, Grandma.
Thanks, Granny.
Hello, I'm Russ Reviews. As many of you know, for over a week now, my son has been missing.
What?
We've been trying to search for him, but to no avail.
He looks like he's
In the
like
final
reading
week
a
before he
script.
vanished, Quentin had become obsessed with getting a new video out. He kept saying something about needing to rebound. None of us understood what he meant by that, but we could tell he was becoming more and more desperate. In the last few days, my family helped me go through Quentin's computer, and we found some strange files.
What?
We stitched it all together, and we think this is the video Quentin was working on before.
No, shrimp. Shrimp. Come on. I mean, look at me. But don't look too hard. Oh, come on. Come on. Who is peddling this false information so I can tell them how wrong they are?
I don't know. I think it was Chris.
Guys, I'm not a nigger.
I said no such thing.
Oh, so now you fucking hear me, you fucking bitch.
Ow!
Fuck you.
Oh, really? I'm the bitch.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You are.
Damn. Damn. Fuck, what am I supposed to do about that? Sure,
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
You're the bitch.
Oh, I got it. I know you are, what am I? Got him. Being roasted.
Oh, yeah? Well... Maybe next time you shouldn't
Pipe
be
bomb.
saying that when you're looking in the mirror. Self-care is very important.
Damn. Ah. No, you. Got him.
Well, honestly, I think that your argument was fairly sufficient. However, you spelt you wrong.
Fuck.
What is going on?
little cat argument. You're Asian.
You're black.
No, I'm not. How dare you? I knew it was you.
No, it wasn't me spreading misinformation, I swear.
Grimp, I think you should decapitate Crest for lying.
No,
Lies are a
I'm...
decapitatable offense.
What? No. No, no, but I need my head. That's how I think. If no thoughts,
Oh,
no head.
Crest, you're a woman. You're not supposed to think.
You're trans. You don't have an opinion.
And you're Asian. You don't have titties.
No! How did I know? It would come full circle. I... I was on the cusp of victory. This was mine. How could you call the flat-chested card? How did he know? Shrimp!
Look, man,
Did
you're
you tell him?
the one who ain't got no boobs, not me. Which is weird, because I haven't even actually transitioned yet. How do I have bigger boobs than you?
That's...
Weird.
Nuh-uh. That's... What? You do? How?
Mm.
What the Sigma? What the Sigma?
What the hell did you just say? Did you just say what the Sigma?
No. Nuh-uh. No, I didn't.
You know what I have to do. You know what I have to do.
I'm gonna die.
Ah! Shrimp, if you're gonna die, do it on camera.
Good idea. On stream, right now, you'll get so many viewers.
Oh, so true. Hold on, let me switch it over to the... There. Die, Shrimp, die. Huh?
Damn it, I don't have anything on my soundboard.
Oh, don't worry, I got you.
There, that was death.
And that's how the Shrimpy died. Shrimpy died. Ah! What the fuck? Your ass is not heavy. Not heavy enough. Stop. 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 Please. Stop.
One more, just one more.
What?
And
Wait,
actually,
you're
this
not
one's for you,
supposed to be able to
Crest.
say you're not allowed to be able to type messages that long. My breast tech is dead. She's gone, but she's right there on my back. And here in my heart, she lives on as a part of me. If you're gonna Q to Radiant. What? No matter
Hey,
what's
Crest,
in
can
my
you hold
way,
this
I
real
won't
quick?
stop. Oh, what are you giving me? Once I've queued through, it means that I've won. Just who the... Ah!
Anyway, yeah, I just came to destroy Crest with facts and logic. Later.
No one's gonna explain.
I think now is when we play Dead by Daylight.
I think not. Dead by Daylight PC console.
How is my acting? How is my method acting?
Out of 10?
Out of anything, really. It could be out of anything. I mean, you can be honest on it. Really, you could. You could honestly be honest. Truly honest, maybe even very honest. Or you could sit there and do nothing.
What do I look like, an actor?
Well, I don't know. I was just assuming that you would at least give me an answer.
I think it was
You didn't even see what I did, did you? You didn't even fucking see.
probably not.
We're going back to Nickelodeon.
Or he disappeared. I am hoping this can provide some clues about what happened.
Actually, watch this yourself. We're watching Rosie.
Can't res. Oh boy. Oh my god.
Is this Streamception now?
Oh my god. Laurie on point. You
What's in chat?
mercy gameplay.
Oh, never mind. Bye.
I'm sorry. Wait, did you say no one was in chat?
Well, I thought there was in some talk. So.
Hunter, the Reaper.
Yeah, that'll show her. She'll never play Mercy again.
Play more zone character. I can't. I love Mercy. Stop it. Stop the Mercy slander.
get in the game chat.
my evening as fast as possible.
Guess I'm party.
Or do laundry.
I just literally
What should we do next? What should we play next, Shrimp?
laundry at home.
Overwatch.
All of it.
I'm not playing Overwatch.
I'm gonna wear every shirt 5 days. I'm never fucking doing that.
I mean, like, dude, come on. I'm not gonna play Overwatch.
Every week.
It's not gonna happen. No way, no how. You're not gonna have it. It's not gonna happen.
No. I'm busy Sunday.
I love Mercy.
She said what? She said she loves Mercy? Oh no, I gotta.
If I get rich enough, I think I'd just buy really cheap shirts and wear them once or something. Doesn't Consumer do that with expectations?
Won't get help. Sorry now.
I gotta get some shit to spend my check on.
Horrible place.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're getting C9'd.
I'm winning.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, your chat gets it,
Damn.
Chris.
I don't know what those are.
I've rush. If we need it.
The points you get for
Green
watching
one?
the stream and stuff like that.
I don't know how I'm supposed to.
I don't know, I feel like here we're getting all the benefits of being able to make fun of people for playing Overwatch without having to play Overwatch, you know?
Sound fucking bang.
And Shrimp, if you start playing Overwatch, then I'd kindly ask you to stream it in Discord so I can make fun of you for playing Overwatch.
No, I'm bad.
Then I really will be making fun of you. I really hope someone fucking clipped that, by the way. That hurts so much to, like, to do that in the speed that I did, and it hurt so much because I hit my foot, and I had a scab on my heel, and I hit my fucking scab on my table when I fucking went upside down.
What did you do? What?
I went upside down.
When?
There's a one already. Any heals in this?
I had a dream that Silver Snowmelon was a thread for sharing homosexual images.
Who the fuck is this?
That
gotta
is the pin. That is the pin of the night right there. That is the message of the night. That is
No,
getting
they know
pinned
too
for the
much.
next 20 minutes. That is so funny.
You gotta silence them, Chris.
No. We can't silence them. We're not supposed to know who they are. Wow, they got team wiped at the last fucking second. What a bunch of shitters, dude. Are you kidding me?
It's not fucking worthless.
Yeah. Take her out all today. There's an already.
Yeah, but it's
Trophy.
bigger than all.
Oh my gosh, here it is. The final fight, the final showdown. They're just better at the game, so they're gonna win this, and they're never gonna have to play Overwatch ever again in their entire life.
Tracer cleanse.
That shit. GG boys then.
I'm distracting them. I distracted them. Oh, that
You're not defeat.
Man, this is exhilarating gameplay. I'm so happy that we're watching this right now. Shrimp, you're actually playing Overwatch? Oh my gosh, get me out of this call, dude.
Nice round.
Good job, team.
Dude, you're fucking kidding me, Shrimp.
Turn this music up.
Alright. You know what we're doing? We're going to...
You need like the music part or something.
I'm not actually playing the game, I swear. I'm just texting friends I have playing the game.
That was crazy, Jacob. What the hell?
Ooh, sick. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
This is what we're doing now. We're doing this.
You're playing Blade and Sorcery?
Yep. Yep, we're changing the stream to Blade and Sorcery. So you guys are going to watch a different, completely different channel. Actually, you know, you get to vote. What do you want to watch? While I... Do you want to watch Game Theory?
Sorry, my music is blasting way too loud right now.
Eh? Game Theory, anyone? Okay, well, you know what? If you're not gonna say anything, then we're going to watch Game Theory.
Overwatch.
Listen to the people.
If there's one thing we all
Give
know
the
about
people what they
Fortnite, it's
want.
that they
I'm giving them
love
exactly
what
what
they
they...
want is
I'm giving them the
Overwatch.
opposite of
Usually
what
we
they
get
want. I'm giving them
typical strong,
Fortnite.
muscular heroes. Goku, the Teenage Mutant
Alright,
Ninja
see you
Turtles,
later.
and
I'm gonna
John
set up my
Wick.
VR.
We all agree we were a little surprised when we saw this. Buff Peter Griffin. What was even more surprising was his method on achieving this physique. A single jar of slurp juice, one of Fortnite's most iconic items. But the craziest part of all of this, the science might actually be possible. Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory, the show that slurps down video games in the name of science. That's right folks, after almost 3 years, Game Theory is hopping off that battle bus and dropping back into the world of Fortnite. And what, dear theorists, has forced me to return to this massive series after so long? Was it the ever-growing and convoluted lore? Was it the seemingly infinite list of microtransactions? No, it was that in Chapter 5, Season 1, they added Peter freaking Griffin. And this Peter is putting the cut in cutaway gags. Now, this isn't without explanation. In the video announcing his addition to the game, we see Peter at the doctor's office getting a physical from Fortnite's resident swell cat, Meowsicles. Meowsicles? How is that word pronounced? Oh no. Getting a physical from Fortnite's resident swell cat, Meowsicles. Peter makes it quite clear that he's trying to get jacked, but he's not actually willing to put in any work. So instead, Meowsicles decides to give Peter a jar of something, and boom, instant muscles. What was in that jar that helped Peter go from Family Guy to fitness bro? None other than Fortnite's iconic slurp juice. This slurpy goodness was a consumable item in Fortnite that used to heal quite a bit of health back in the day. It was created by Slurpco in the aptly named Slurpy Swamp. Over the years, slurp juice has been added and removed and added again, but it still remains one of Fortnite's most iconic and beloved items. But the only thing I could think of when I saw Peter down that juice is, could something like this actually exist? I mean, slurp juice seems to pack a pretty powerful punch. Not only does it heal all wounds, but it also can turn Peter Griffin into Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Could a juice help heal you and grow your muscles without you having to lift a finger? The answer, as it turns out, is an unequivocal yes. After hours of research, I think I may have discovered the secret ingredient that makes slurp juice so slurpy. And it's something that you might find in your local pharmacy sooner than you'd think. Grab your mason jars and juice presses, loyal theorists. It's time to squeeze every bit of science out of this 6-year-old item. To kickstart our slurpy investigation, I of course turned to the game itself. Does it give us any indication of what slurp juice might be? It does, but not in the Battle Royale. Instead, the answer actually comes from the newest addition to the Fortnite family, LEGO Fortnite. LEGO Fortnite is an open-world survival crafting game that converts everything into the lovable LEGO brick style. I wonder how Mojang feels about that. Anyway, because of that crafting, LEGO Fortnite allows you to take raw ingredients and turn them into consumable items, including slurp juice, which only requires 2 simple ingredients: raspberries and slurp mushrooms. There you have it. Theory over. We figured out what slurp juice is. But obviously, thankfully we're not done. Because while we have the ingredients, we need to see whether they would actually achieve what the game suggests. So it's time for some good old-fashioned food science. For starters, raspberries are...
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's Santi. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm about to explain the science of a video game item.
What it looks like you're doing is trying to steal my thing. I'm the food theory guy.
Tell you what, why don't you tell the audience about the nutritional value of raspberries and mushrooms, and I'll chime in to talk about how it helps us solve our in-game mystery.
You mean like work together? I guess I could give that a try. Raspberries are actually a great ingredient to have in an athlete's juice. They're an excellent source of complex carbohydrates, supplying your body with a sustained energy source. Raspberries also contain beta-carotene, which can improve eyesight.
So with raspberries, a player can push for longer while also no-scoping the competition.
Exactly. Raspberries are also chock full of antioxidants like vitamin C and E. You see, every time you breathe, your body produces what are known as free radicals. Free radicals end up damaging your DNA and tissues. Antioxidants are able to neutralize those free radicals.
So if a person is running around an island trying to survive, they would produce a lot of free radicals, right? But the antioxidants in the raspberries would help to heal them from those effects, so to speak.
Now you're cooking. Mushrooms are another ingredient that athletes have been gravitating to lately. They're low in calories, they contain minerals like potassium and magnesium that help muscle function, and they're a pretty decent source of protein. If you're looking for a non-meat alternative for muscle growth, you could do a lot worse than mushrooms. Plenty of companies even sell mushroom powders you mix with your coffees, shakes, and of course juices. One great example is the cordyceps fungus.
Wait. Isn't that what causes the zombie outbreak in The Last of Us?
Well, yes, it does share the same name, but it doesn't quite work that way in real life. Cordyceps have been in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries, but more modern science research has shown that along with the muscle building properties, cordyceps can boost exercise performance and fight inflammation. All in all, I think that having a raspberry and mushroom juice could end up being the perfect combination for a nice post-workout drink.
Wow, I guess Fortnite really was onto something. Maybe this episode is just that simple. Wait, did you say post-workout?
Yeah, I mean, you can drink all the nutritious stuff you want, but you're not going to gain any muscle mass or improve your fitness without working out at least a little bit.
But that's exactly what happens. Peter rejects the 30-day and even the 1-hour workout plan, which means while raspberries and mushrooms sound like a perfect fit, we need something that's going to work without having to exercise.
So all the research I just did was totally useless?
Not useless. Actually, yeah, kinda.
Okay, well, maybe he's just hallucinating? You can turn magic mushrooms into a psychedelic juice with a suspiciously light blue color that looks just like slurp juice.
Are you seriously suggesting that I go with "it was all a dream"?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, at least I got to do one of my other favorite things. Waste your time. Bye!
Ugh, that guy. But what he doesn't know is that thanks to today's sponsor, AFK Journey, while he thinks he was wasting my time, I've actually been leveling up, growing my resources, and gaining some pretty cool rewards, all without having to even open up the game. You'll never know. But what you need to know is that AFK Journey is the latest game from the creators of AFK Arena, where you get to play as Merlin the Wizard as you reunite with your favorite heroes from the previous game. And who doesn't want to be a wizard? But don't worry, the game isn't just a reskin with a couple of new dance moves. AFK Journey focuses heavily on fantasy RPG elements, and I love me a good RPG, so I was hooked. Can you really blame me? Just look at this thing. The map is huge, which means there's so much to explore, and the world itself is stunning. Whether it's the Golden Wheat Shire or the Fiduso Mountain Soul, everything looks great. And in addition, the fun puzzles and interesting NPC dialogue make the whole thing just feel alive. It also probably means there's some lore here for me to find, and you know how we love that here at Theorist. And what's great is that you and I can lore hunt together, because AFK Journey allows you to make your own guilds and team up with your friends to take on dungeons, play minigames, and explore the vast map faster to help find that aforementioned lore. So if you'd like to join the Theorist Guild and help me out, you can head on down to the description and download the game today. It's available on iOS, Android, and if you'd prefer to play on a bigger screen, you can now go to the official website and play it on your PC, where my PC Master Race at. Plus, if you use my CD key, AFK Journey TGT, TGT is in the Game Theorists, you can get your hands on 200 diamonds and 20,000 gold coins to spend in game. Though you're not going to be spending any of that on heroes, because as part of AFK Journey's official release, they are offering 40 heroes for free, including epic heroes, meaning you can really diversify your strategies and customize the experience to suit you. So for all those awesome rewards, click that link in the description and use the code AFK Journey TGT and begin your AFK journey today. But for now, I should probably get back to my own journey and figure out what is in this slurp juice. According to the game, slurp juice contains quote, 1% juice. And according to the FDA, juice
I
is
was an
defined
11
as the
jumper.
aqueous
I was
liquid
running
expressed
balance
or
landing.
extracted from one or more fruits or vegetables. So, raspberries and mushrooms are likely part of this concoction, but what on earth is the other 99%? Well, one small detail you might have seen during chapter 2 are these tanker trucks around the map. These are filled with slurp juice, and most players just destroy them in order to get the healing effects of the slurp. But before you smash the truck to bits, if you pay close attention, you'd see this little placard on the side of the truck that says radioactive material. The idea that Slurp Co. would secretly be adding radioactive ingredients to their drinks does sound like the kind of thing an evil corporation would do, especially as we're covering it here on this channel. But the funny thing is, there are actually some real-world examples of companies doing exactly this, making their products radioactive. No, I'm not kidding. In the early 20th century, radioactivity had only recently been discovered. We're still decades away from understanding the long-term health effects of radiation exposure. All people really knew is that it contained a
Did you just
whole
get
bunch of
ranked?
energy and that it glowed.
Oh.
So naturally, companies started shoving radioactive elements like radium and thorium into anything they could think of, like makeup, toothpaste, and even suppositories. Then they marketed them as boosting energy, giving you a youthful glow, and improving your performance. But as you can probably guess, that isn't what happened. One of the most documented examples of this radioactive craze was for a product called Radathor. It was an energy drink that was basically radioactive radium mixed with, quote, triple distilled water. Oh good, wouldn't want any of those pesky impurities getting in my radioactive drink, now would we? But one man was a big fan. Businessman and semi-professional golfer, Eben Byers. In 1927, Byers hurt his arm after falling off a train bunk. His doctors ended up prescribing him Radathor. Oh, did I forget to mention, this stuff wasn't just an old school gamer drink. It was literally being prescribed as medicine. Byers said it made him feel toned up and would go on to drink an average of 2 to 3 bottles of Radathor a day for 3 years. Until, of course, it all came crashing down. Turns out that toned up feeling was really his body falling apart, literally. By 1931, he started to lose weight, his bones became brittle, his teeth fell out, holes started to form in his skull, and eventually most of his bottom jaw had to be removed. He died in 1932 of multiple cancers just 5 years after his first dose of Radathor, and then he had to be buried in a lead-lined coffin. Over 3 decades later, when his body was dug up for research, his corpse was still considered dangerously radioactive and likely will remain so forever. It was only after this and a few other tragedies that the FDA started cracking down and began regulating most radiation out of everyday products. Radiation is dangerous stuff, and outside of niche medical applications like imaging and destroying cancer, radiation serves absolutely no medical benefit whatsoever. While it may be cool to think that the radioactive ingredients in slurp juice could turn Peter Griffin into the Incredible Hulk, radiation doesn't really work like it does in the comics. It's less Bruce Banner and more Eben Byers. And actually, if you take a second look at those radioactive placards, you'll notice something. The lettering on those placards is old and worn. It seems to me that these trucks used to contain radioactive material, but were bought and rebranded by Slurp Co. somewhere down the line, which is why you can see other lettering peeking out from underneath the big, beautiful Slurp logo. And it makes sense. I mean, none of their products are actively advertising the radioactive effects like the products from the 1900s. And if they were trying to be sneaky about it, you'd think they'd cover up the radioactive material sign on the side of their company trucks. That, tied with the lack of missing jaws from our battle royales, and I think we can definitively say that Slurp juice does not contain radioactive material. Okay, so if the game is no help, what real-world science is there that can help us to create this beautiful blue slurp? I guess the first question really is how and why do mussels actually get them?
Okay, I actually can't go in the I can't go into the garage to do that.
No, it's okay.
You joining us on Overwatch then?
No, I think I'm gonna end the stream.
Good idea.
I'm on Overwatch.
But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream and then I gotta go help my mom because...
Doofus.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Made it that far into the video? 10 minutes? I was gone for 10 minutes? Jeez, no wonder everyone left the stream. Fuck. Oh, that's it.
Nutty giddy. Nutty giddy. Nutty giddy.
No, that can't be the last thing said on stream. No, 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 no. How about How about... And I thank you all dudes for watching, and I'll see y'all dudes